how I feel to be black. I said, I'm gonna keep it raw. Sometimes it feels like a flaw, like it's holding you back. A permanent scar like lashes across your back and ain't no water can wash it away. Tell me, how do you stand in the light when you covered in shade? And I got people telling me I shouldn't be ashamed, but people look at me and get afraid. Call me nigga like it's my first name, and when I look at my hands, it makes me think of slavery. How my ancestors endure hardship for me and I still ain't accepted in this country. My people built this land, but this land won't stand for me. This land gave me 40 acres and a mule with food stamps money, stripped me of my right to be here, told me to go back to Africa, then look at me like a dummy when I asked them why I'm not accepted in this country. Ask me how I feel to be black. It feels like every day I get attacked for my skin tone because they stripped my ancestors from their throne and made them peasants. Gave away my great-great-grandparents like presents, and you wonder why I'm surrounded by anger. You wonder why I'm surrounded by danger when years later we still ain't a stranger to being whipped and chained, to being worn and stained, to being locked and detained, to being bruised and chained, and you wonder how I feel about this lack of change. When nowadays, kids say when they grow up, they want to be alive. They say they'll be lucky if they see 25 because gunshots are like alarm clocks. Always going off, waking them up from the dream world to reality. That we hit little boys and girls more than we hit our targets, where Ed Hardy overshadows the hardships and Nike fusions, causes confusion how poor we really are. We rep streets that overlap, causing a gap in what we were always supposed to stand for. I remember when they said our ancestors ran north, but maybe they should have stayed south. But would you rather be chewed in the devil's mouth or dissolved in the acid of his stomach? And now we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. See, the rock is a hard place because we're exchanging names for nigga, and we think that it's okay because they say, I bought this word, paid for it in pain. I told them, we so broke we gonna sell it back for less than we made. Then be right back to whips and chains. See, I could get with some change, but small bills and changes don't feel the same to my pockets. Always trying to beat the white man, so we bet that we could top it, beat him at his own game. So we took back our chains and wrapped around our necks and gave him a check for our lives. They say, I bought these niggas, locked them down in chains, raped their families and called them slaves. Now blow out their brains if they even think about a change. You better pick that cotton, work them fields, sell your soul so you can pay them bills, cause RG&E ain't nothing but racists grasping everything. Woo! Taking equalities, rich getting economy, rather get electricity so I can see my baby's place left empty. Ain't no mystery that we still seen as minorities, that they trying to get us back across seas. Ain't no guessing why they question our position in history, why they think Malcolm was just a troublemaker and Rosa just took up a bus seat. They checking us off their list like Nike, just do it cause we proving them right. Like, we don't got a right to our rights. We can't read or write, but we want to complain about not being viewed the same. But they say I bought this word, paid for it in pain, got these new kicks to match my chains, got a white tee to match the cotton I picked. You feeling sick, because now it work for me, but we not the black American dream. We just back chained with a mind state of being free. How do you feel to be black? Because I dare someone else to ask me.